So we are LIVE live. Trying something new. This is what we're going to just refer to as the Benchside Pop-Up Series. A brand new segment here on the YouTube channel. Hopefully we will be expanding upon this and stepping back a little bit from the Tie of the Week series. That's getting to be a little difficult to make sure that I can get that all set up as far as time-wise and whatnot. So, with that being said, welcome to the first of our new series. This is the Benchside Pop-Up. And what I'm going to be doing today is a little bit of a kind of a freestyle action, maybe a Clouser inspired, if you will. We're doing this on a big old, let's see, it's stainless steel hook. This is from Jan's Net Craft, purchased 18 years ago. It's a stainless steel hook. There we go, the EC066. And let's see here. I have some unweighted. These are not they're not heavy, but they are dumbbell eyes. And we're going to tie these in. Like I said, we're doing this kind of a Clouser inspired feel to it. So we'll leave ourselves plenty of room up front for our head. And we'll go ahead and just add a dab of Flex Seal, really work that in. This is going out to the salt waters of California. So we want to build and beef this up as much as possible. We got some big toothy critters chasing after this. Again, you know, it's a 2/0 hook, so, and it's an offset shank. So really tie that in there. Really beef. We're using a 210 denier flat wax thread. Just keeps feeling like it's sitting crooked, but we know it's not. All right, there we go. So that's our start. You know where that's going? Nowhere. That's where. And I want to go ahead and give this just a little bit of weight. A little bit of weight's never bad. So let's go ahead and just push our thread back. Get that out of the way. I just want to add a little bit of weight behind the eyes. I got a 0.35 lead wire. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 8 wraps. There we go. So who do we got tuned in here today? Looks like we have a couple of viewers. Welcome. A little bit of weight. So that's actually kind of balanced midway on the hook. Welcome to the Benchside Pop-Up. Do me a favor and hit that share button once or twice. Let's get the word out that we're going to be doing these Benchside pop-up live streams from time to time to kind of supplement the need and desire for our weekly live stream Tie of the Week series. I think these kind of pop-ups are a little bit less stressful, at least for myself, because, I don't know, less pressure. I don't know. We'll really build that up. Tear the thread. Here we go. We got Jimmy. How you doing, Jimmy? Thanks for tuning in, my friend. All right. So, since we're doing this kind of Clouser style, let's get some Congo hair. All right. And I'm thinking let's go ahead and start with our cream. We won't do a bright white yet. We'll start with the cream. All right. Some cream Congo hair, cream bait fish. How's the audio there, Jimmy? We coming across pretty good? I do have some music in the background that should appease the copyright folks. Hopefully we're not infringing upon anything. I am broadcasting a stream of copyright-free music, supposedly in theory. I'll go ahead and just trim that over once. All right. I think that looks good. At least for length. Let's go ahead and run our brush through this once. Maybe we can kind of join those two pieces a little bit better. Yeah, you can see this one. Size does matter. But I might have done myself an injustice by cutting that in half. Yeah, we'll try that. Good, good, good. All right, so we're going to do this quasi-Clouser style. Let's go ahead and run this back. Here we go. What scissors do I have here? Here we go. I might have to take these in again to get resharpened. All right, we'll finish tying this down up front. We're just going to leave that to its own device up top here. We're going to come in with a little bit. Actually, we'll come in right now with that. We'll do that here in a minute. All right, let's go ahead and just soak some Flex Seal into here. And this is not a UV, so this should soak deep into these fibers and really saturate fairly well. I'm not afraid to touch it. Just gonna work it in there. That's what we make jeans for, right? All right, I think that's gonna do us pretty well. Let's go ahead and flip the hook over. Again, this crazy offset shank. All right, let's get some flash. And I decided we're going to do some Galapagos olive. We'll start with some Galapagos olive for this first one. And I think a good complementary might be, let's see. That's a little red. Ooh, there we go. You know when you find the golden ticket. Let's find some needlefish with that white and the Galapagos. That's our golden ticket there, folks. So the gentleman I'm tying these for, A. May Fly Fishing, Aaron May. I got to support my fellow Aarons any way I can. And if this is how I can do it, by golly, this is how I'll do it. Let's get some flash in here. I'm going to bump our thread forward on it just a little bit. Now we can fold that back. Nice clean foundation now will result in the Boom Meow Apocalypse. All right, let's get our Galapagos. This will be our big fish color. Here we go. I think this is going to be our golden ticket again. We'll just cut this in half for our length. And we'll just taper that out just a little bit. Just going to brush through it. Here we go. Here we go. And we'll clean this up. Really wrap that down nice and tight. Congo hair is a brand name for the hair that I get from Fly Tires Dungeon. Fly Tires Dungeon does supply some other venues out there, and he does allow other venues to, relabel and rebrand some of the gear. So, yeah, Congo hair is, it's kind of a name brand, kind of not. Let's see, why does this want me to log in? Did I expand my... Here we go. Oh, maybe not. We're experimenting here with new music. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I think I might have to talk to my boss man, Dave, and see about getting a bigger whip finish tool for these saltwater flies. Also, good news, coming soon, coming down the pipeline will be popper bodies. We have a whole selection of popper bodies coming down the pipeline. Which is pretty exciting. All right, so let's see here. We're going to come in with some Solarez. We're going to make sure our light is ready. That's one of the things I recommend to everybody is if you're going to mess around with the ultraviolet goop, have your light source ready or at the ready. Make sure your batteries are good to go, because nothing's worse than trying to get things started and you find out that your batteries are just shot, or your light is in a different bag or box or placed tucked away. What I like about this Clousers is how it just kind of self-levels out after a second. It looks kind of chompy at first, but we'll give it a split second here, and it just kind of knows where to find home. Let's get our bodkin and see if we can't do a little bit of encouragement around the eyes. We'll just kind of goop that around. Here we go. And we'll set it. We'll give it a quick set here, and we might add just a little bit more to improve our hydrodynamics, fluid dynamics. Right up front here, just to smooth that out. Here we go. All right, and another thing with the UV goop is you really have to cook it. You know, really give it a full amount of time, because you really want to let that sucker set. I can feel I just gooped it on the bottom. That's all right. I got it all over my fingers. And just for giggles and grins, I just want to fill that up just a little bit more. Got a couple rough bumps. Let's see if we can't trim that down just a little bit. Yeah, that's all right. We'll let it swim. We'll let it swim. All right. Oh, here we go. We should slide this over a little bit. All right, let's do another one. We can pet and play that one all day. Let's do another one. Let's do our hooks. Where'd our hooks go? Here we go. 2-aught. Boom. I think we might have to move our magnets out of the way, otherwise our camera will keep focusing in on them. Here we go. Focus on the hook. There we go. That's what we want to see, is the hook, right? All right. Big old 2-aught hook. We're using a 210 denier thread. Here we go. And I think I need to spread this out. I just got my whole slew of bobbins back from Dave. And some of them just need a little bit of adjustment. Here we go. All right. I'll build a little bump on this one. We didn't do that last time. Give that a little saddle to sit in. Not really necessary in my opinion. All right, let's find our eyes. Where do we set those? Let's do a Black and yellow eye this time. And these are just little, I don't know, they almost feel like aluminum. They're really light, so we're going to have to add a little drop of weight here in just a minute. We're going to little dabby glue ya, get some Flex Seal in there, and that will hopefully give us a little increased life. We'll do some turns of this away, and we'll do some turns of this away, and we'll do the old over-under rat-a-tat-tat. And we'll come back this way, and we'll come back this way. We'll do some figure eights and some regular wraps forward and aft. I want those going nowhere. All right. Let's do another cream bottom. We're going to go, I think that worked out portion-wise on that first one. Let's go ahead and give our hair a little trim. All right. We'll do the white again. And we'll see about tapering that out a little bit. Not really combing much out. It's just more of blending the two halves together. All right, let's tie this in. Right up front, we'll pop over and under. You know what? I think this time I'm just going to just wrap it in. I'm not gonna leave that part white. Actually, I am. I do want to, let's get some silver wire in this mix. Because I do want to beef this up a little bit. Here we go. All right, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to come back forward again. And we're just going to add a little bit more hair. And this little bit of hair, we're just going to hold on to that, and we're going to palmer this on. I forgot to add my weight. We'll see. We'll see. We're sending out some variety. Got Muskie Hans. Hello, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We're doing, this is the first of hopefully a larger series. This is just a bench side pop-up. And we're just kind of going to be tying flies as things flow. So, welcome. All right, let's run the silver wire forward. I think this is going to give us a lot more stoutness, a lot more beefcake behind the, behind all this. And I'm not really following any one particular pattern. I mean, if anything, you know, this is definitely a Clouser themed, Clouser inspired fly. This is where the cave people will do their helicopters. The civilized people will come in with their nippers. And trim off our thread. Alright. Let's go ahead and flip this hook over. We gotta Okay, so you have a random fly tying question. I was watching videos and making nymphs and see a lot of the wire. We faded it out. Have wire wrapped around the hook. Does not have around the hook. You know, I think in most cases the wire on the outside is more to protect the material. If you have a lead wire on the inside, yeah, that's to add the sink rate. This is a lead wire that'll help that sink. So yeah. And speaking of sink rate, let's get some red. We'll do a red and white. Red and white Clouser. Ooh, we should actually, we need to add our flash. And I think with this red and white, I think that's going to be a perfect opportunity for us to come in with some volcano mix. Ooh. Yeah, the wire on the inside, it does affect the sink rate, absolutely. Yeah, we'll just trim it. We'll just do the trimming. Trimmy trim. Actually, what we could do, just hook that around there. Look at that. We'll just come right around. And that's actually a really good length, too. Haha. We got lucky. Good question, though. Good question on the nymph. You don't fly fish much. You want to catch a trout or two on a fly rod and think nymphs would be the best. Yeah, nymphing is actually a great way to start fly fishing. It's very forgiving. You just have to learn to pay attention and find out when you're actually getting a hit. You know, when I'm out with a guide or whatnot, that's all they yell is, "You got a hit, Aaron. You got a hit." But where I'm at, I do my fly fishing mostly for bass. That's my territory. We live in bass country. I love it. If I want trout, I'll go to Montana. Oh, this one's got to go. Let's do... Alright, we'll do a little feather taper out. Oh, you're South Central Wisconsin. Well, I'm just up the river. I'm in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So you're over there. You can hop over to the driftless easy. That's where the trout bums hang out around there. They all go down to the place called the Driftless region. Run our brush through here once. Where'd I set that down? Yeah, if you're in Wisconsin, you got it. You're right there. You're a lot closer to the trout than I am. That's where they're at. That's where if you want trout, that's where to go. Now this fly is not for trout. Now the style could. Here we go. Yeah, 20-inch brown. That would be nice. So Muskie Hans, yes, my friend. I need to get into... I'm looking... I just acquired a 10-weight St. Croix. And I'm looking to step up my muskie game. A big fly game. And one of the things I'm actually looking at is making some deer hair brushes. Somehow we got some black ostrich in that mix. Can it be contained? All right, let's whip this off. One, two, three. Here we go. Oh yeah, when you're fly fishing for muskie, it's like casting a wet sock. Here we go. That song was about done with me. Let's get the brush out. But if you know a little bit about the musky mind, you got a little bit of an advantage. Here we go. Gotta get a little juice on that. You know, I don't think I'm gonna go with the Solares. I'm just gonna soak in some Flex Seal. I like it. What do you guys think? Let's set that off to dry. Let's let that one hang out. Oh, let's see. Let's do another one. I like that. All right. Let's do it. A big old 2-aught. A big old offset. Yeah, boy. What I like about tying this fly is actually there's very... So I'm going to switch threads. We're going to go from white to black. And we want our 210. Yeah, you can easily fish these in Mississippi River. Now, right in my area, you know, these might be a little bit big, but then again, you know, my perspective on things has been relatively limited because the size of my rod. I've just had an 8-weight rod up until just recently at the Fly Fishing Expo. I was so graciously given a 10-weight. So with that 10-weight, I got to step up my game as far as size. Need that to be a lot further back. I need to step up my game on these larger flies. So these are actually going out. These are some saltwater hooks. These flies are going to a friend of mine out in California. I believe he's in California. All I know is I see him posting pictures of some giant toothy critters. All right, welcome, whales. I almost did I almost got to do a study abroad trip out to Wales. Too bad it never panned out completely, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. We don't cry about that. All right, let's get Yep, you are absolutely right, Jimmy. We will be getting some larger 10-weight fly videos. Oh, let's see here. Where did I lose my bag of hair? That's all flash. I don't want white. I don't want this green. That's a crinkle hair. Let's find ourselves where our hair went. Here we go. Let's do... Yeah, maybe we'll just roll with the cream. We'll stick with our cream belly. We like that. And I really like the way that wire trick panned out for us on that first one, that second one. I think that's going to help us out quite a bit. All right, let's go ahead and brush this out. See how those... I took it and I folded it over once. And I just kind of want to use my brush here and just kind of blend that in. Make that one solid piece. So, since we're going to take that wire and do our ribbing on that again, let's Go ahead and just tie this in. We'll just do a nice open spiral. I do like that open spiral. You know what? I'm going to keep that. Actually. All right, get back to work. Get back to work. I'm not giving out any hall passes right now, so if you get in trouble, that's on you. Don't get caught in the hallway. Oh, there it is. I like the look of the black, but I want something a little more stout. So I'll take a wire. We'll tie that in. Black wire. And we'll fold that over once. Trap that in there. Good and tight. Brian, what's going on, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to cover that black, believe it or not, with some white. Oh, this song is bad. Maybe we need to try a different playlist. Let's see if we can't get some classical jazz or classical piano or something. Yeah, and this will build up our bulk just a little bit here on the back end. Come on. We want classical something. Something other than this. Oh, there we go. How about... There we go. This is good for me. So today, some of you may or may not know, been following along, you'll know that I'm a disabled combat veteran, and today is what some might refer to as my Alive Day. It's the day that I could have died. Very close, almost likely did. Kind of did in a certain aspect. April 2nd, 2005, I was a part of what was referred to as the Battle of Abu Ghraib. Some of you may have heard of the prison in Iraq, Abu Ghraib prison. I was not a part of the scandal or anything like that. But we were attacked almost every day. But most in particularly one day, April 2nd, 2005, at the time, it was considered the largest coordinated attack against any U.S. installation since the Vietnam War. And they got us good. I mean, we were hurting there pretty bad for a while. Thank God for Marines. Let's do one full turn here at the rear. And we'll do a counter wrap, bringing that forward. That's going to give us our little insurance policy against the toothy critters. So yeah, today's kind of a celebratory day. April 2nd always is kind of a tough day for me. I think it brings a lot of memories and thoughts back, that's for sure. But, you know, then again, those memories and thoughts, they're with me all day, every day. So what's the difference between then and now, really? Not much. Maybe on the next one we won't tie in the ribbon underneath. We'll bring it forward and backwards and go from there. We've got 406 Mary in the house. Hello, dear. Everybody's at work, but we're paying attention. somewhat. That's all right. All right. Let's go ahead and work on the front end here. Here we go. Physically wounded, no. Well, I guess yes. Technically, yes. I did sustain a traumatic brain injury, and believe it or not, here we go. I have it sitting right here. I keep it nearby as a constant reminder. Let's pan out a little bit. It might be out all the way. We'll just move that back there a little bit. So this is a chunk of shrapnel from a 120 millimeter mortar round. Here we go. This is from April 2nd, 2005. See the thread from the timing screw. This is the son of a gun that should have got me, could have got me, but it didn't. And here we are. Because of the Battle of Abu Ghraib on April 2nd, it led me to have to live with pretty severe PTSD. But as a result of that, kind of portion of my life, it led me to Project Healing Waters, which, as you may guess, has been nothing but a great thing for me. Unless you're my accountant. All right, let's find our flash we want to add in here. We did the green, we got the volcano. Let's try. I'm going to come in with some green Congo, or green Northern Lights rather. This is a olive green Northern Lights flash. Yeah, no kidding. That is a big old piece of shrapnel. Yeah, so that exploded. I was knocked unconscious from the explosion. However, somehow by the grace of God, none of the shrapnel hit me. I should have... Ooh, maybe... Yeah, we'll do the dark green. Thread back here a little bit more. Yep, I definitely count my blessings day in and day out. That's for sure. All right, here we go. Let's get our Minnow Black Olive. This will be kind of our darker themed. Take a chunk of that. We'll fold that in half. There we go. Again, I'm just gonna blend these two separate pieces together, hopefully. I like that color in there. Taper that out just a little bit. A rock and roll musician plays 3 chords in front of a 1,000-member audience. A classical musician plays 1,000 chords in front of a 3-member audience. Build that up a little bit. You know what? Here's a little something we're going to add on this one. Just a little dab. Just a couple of those. It was the Battle of Abu Ghraib. That's you. April 2nd, 2005. Abu Ghraib prison. I was a member of the 1st Battalion, 119th Field Artillery. Trying to get that down and around. Ow, that's a hook up there. Oh, yay, yay, yay. I think maybe we just need to spin this hook all the way over. That way we can see what we're doing. I just want to add just a little splash of red up top. I think that'll suffice. Split some of this material on because this hook is it's got the offset shank, and I want some of it on that side and some of it on this side. Here we go. Oh, head cement. All right. Here we go. I hope you're thinking what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I got to add a puff in front of the eyes and just tie it in like that. Yeah, boy. All right, well, I don't know. Still got a little bit of coffee left. In fact, I have a lot of coffee left. What do we got here? When will you be tying river flies from sizes 12 to 16s? Well, we should be tying all over the place. Yeah, like I'm saying, this is kind of going to be a new beginning for the All Tied Up Fly Tying School channel here. And we're going to be just doing some more live streaming, and I tie all over the place. I mean, here's kind of my normal box. There you go. I have a line of Clousers and muddlers and this and that. So that's kind of my bass-ish box. And then we're rebuilding our dry flies. Repurposing, or not repurposing, but we're moving our flies. We switched over to the Brook box. It's amazing how I can condense things down. Here's my... Is that enough for you? We got small flies and working our way over. So there's just so much room. I got over 200 and almost 275 flies over there on that right hand side. And then there's kind of another box, but looking at that, that's bonsai. That's why I like these Brook boxes, is they're pretty dang gum sturdy. That's a fact. All right, let's do another one. Let's do something a little different. We've been messing around with the Congo hair. Let's tie an equivalent of acrylics. We'll do something with some flash. Just flash. We'll do some flash and some rubber legs. Some bug legs in there. All right, let's go ahead, get this big old hook in there. All right, hook, this is what we're doing. We got some Jan's Netcraft. Here we go, EC066 2-aught. What? Hot pink thread? Are you kidding me? Yep, I went there. Going to add a touch of wax because I don't feel like listening to that chirp at me anymore. So I'll just add a little touch of wax on my bobbin and my thread and listen to that. Nothing. It's a little bit, just a little touch of wax. Not much. I don't want to build up on it. All right, let's get our eyes. I'm going to bring that back a little bit further. There we go. Let's give that a try. Got a little camera's trying to focus in on these flies hanging out. We're on that side. All right. We got our pink thread. Oh, we need to keep working on our... We'll dab a glue on the inside there. Yeah, if you're interested in small fly videos, I do have a playlist built up already with those. I got nymphs and streamers. I got dry flies. I try to keep everything organized with playlist as best as I can. So... all right. Let's get our hot pink and our purple. Let's see, what do we want on top? Hot pink or purple? I think I want a pink belly, purple top. Yeah. Pink belly, purple top. And a little bit of scissors. I don't want to be too shy with this, so we'll take a nice size clump. We want to tie that in like that again? I think so. Get a little flex seal in there, just let that soak in there. Now I'll build that up a little bit. Let that soak in there for a quick minute. Let's clean up this front. All right, so we're gonna do some other stuff on top. So I want something. Where did I put that? We'll dig that out. Here we go. We got some clear. This is going to be interesting because it's not really a flashy flash. But it is going to give us a little something. All right, put the all right, we're back. For whatever reason, I don't know. We are getting a lot of snow right now, so that's probably slowing things up a little bit. All right, and I wanted some purple. All right, let's get this going. I really like the look of this purple. This color is just amazing. Let me give that a pinch and pull. Let's see if I can't straighten that out. Here we go. Just a little bit of a cone to build up right here. This is a little long nose, but that's all right. I think this will work. 1, 2, 3. I'll do another one. 1, 2, 3. All right. Ha ha ha, you're not going to stab me twice. And we'll see if we can't just... I think that's all going to have to get smoothed out with some hot water. I think that's going to be it right there. And for giggles and grins, to make this just a little prettier, I'm going to come in with some disco ball. Had some, this is the good stuff. This is some Sally Hansen's. Here we go. Heck, I might as well just run a little bit right on top. Yeah, boy. All right. I'm liking the way that's coming out. All right. Bring on the toothy critters. Hot dog. All right. I think we'll leave it at that. So that will conclude our first of hopefully many bench side pop-ups. Be sure to leave a comment on what your favorite color pattern was. We got the pink and the white, pink and purple. We got the... Let's pull this out. We'll just pan our camera up with that one. Boy, that's some fun looking stuff there, folks. We did all right. We're going to catch some big toothy critters with that. All right, gang. Happy tying. Tight lines. Peace.